Wolves are simply amazing creatures. They can be super intelligent and socialize like humans. Their unique traits, like loyalty towards their family, monogamy, passing knowledge to their offspring, and showering them with love, make them stand out from the rest of the animal kingdom. Wolves don't live alone. They like to hang out in packs. That's a family of wolves with an alpha leader, their beta mate, and all the little pups in tow. Wolf packs are truly something special. They can be anything from a small group of 3 to an incredible pack of 29. Not only that, but these majestic creatures have the ability to adapt to their surroundings and evolve over time. Talk about impressive. With so many species of wolves, it's hard to keep track. The Arctic wolf, for example, is found in cold regions and has a white to gray coat. Meanwhile, Eastern and Ethiopian wolves can easily be confused with foxes, if you haven't already been fooled. Gray wolves are an absolute staple, available in a range of colors. But if you're looking for something a bit different, consider the Himalayan wolf, Indian wolf, or red wolf with their strikingly reddish coats. Wolves are quite the world travelers, having taken up residence in a variety of habitats around the globe. They like to explore and love having the freedom to roam, up to an area of 6,200 kilometers squared. But their average territory size is surprisingly small, the equivalent of a city block. And yet, they manage to make the most out of it with plenty of opportunities for adventuring. Wolves have found a cozy home in the US, especially in large forestry areas with plenty of meals on the menu. They also enjoy living in colder, higher elevation places, such as Canada and Arctic tundra, where they can munch on delectable dishes like elks, moose, and fish. Wolves are like the masters of adaptation. They can live in a variety of climates and regions with just enough food in their bellies to survive. Some of them even form small packs in the northern hemisphere, while others roam around the savannas and deserts all over Africa. Wolves are probably the most impressive creatures in the animal kingdom. They can outrun, out-track, and even look good while doing it. Those beautiful sky blue and chocolate brown eyes, accompanied by their soft and luxurious fur, make them the ideal cuddle buddies. Wolves have a double coat of fur, an inner one called the undercoat to keep them waterproof, warm, and regulated, while the outer guard layer is what we can see. This protects them from the cold and wind and gives them a fuzzy, cuddly look. They rock a thick fur coat depending on the environment, season, and their favorite hangout spot. Wolves are a real marvel with their finely tuned physique and super sleek torso that grants them an incredible agility. Their weight can vary from 50 to 200 pounds. Talk about being jacked. No wonder they've been worshipped throughout the ages. Wolves can be dangerous and seem almost indestructible with their 4 to 5 feet length, 44 razor-sharp teeth, and a menacing attitude. If you come across one of these beasts, it's best to try not to mess with them. When it comes to a chomping contest, wolves are the clear winners. Their jaws are so powerful, they can lock together like handcuffs and don't let go until their prey surrenders. Wolves can sense their prey from miles away, like super-hearing superheroes with built-in radar detectors. With their incredibly powerful sniffing skills, nothing can escape their noses. No wonder they're such incredible predators. Wolves are perfectly adapted to survive winter with their giant paws that cover an area of 9 by 10 inches. It's like they come equipped with built-in snowshoes. Plus, those fluffy tails don't just look cute, they provide warmth during chilly times and help keep the wolf balanced when trekking across icy terrain. Talk about a lifesaver. Wolves are definitely the definition of an organized group. It's almost like they were born with a pack leader gene. Their social hierarchy and emotional intelligence make us seriously impressed. It's an incredible thing to think about how these wild creatures possess such an amazing system already coded into them. When it comes to defending their territory, wolves ain't messing around. You can tell they mean business when they stand up on 2 legs, ears perked up and eyes blazing. They look pretty fierce with their tails sticking straight up in the air. It's like a signal to other packs that they'd better back off. Wolves have a unique way of settling disputes. The alpha wolves make sure to show their dominance by having the beta wolf do the lowly task of lying down on lower ground. If only humans had this system, it would make life much simpler. Wolves have a unique way of communicating. They howl. Heck, you can even hear their conversations over miles away. But wait, there's more. These howls also act as a warning sign to other wolf packs and can be used to gather the pack when it's time for dinner. Wolves have the ability to channel their inner hound and share the news of their whereabouts with other 4-legged friends, all thanks to their signature throaty howl. They lift up their noses towards the moon and let out a sound loud enough to be heard around town. No wonder they have created such a mystical legend. Wolves have no problem making their presence heard, and when it comes to communication, they definitely mean business. From giving warnings and alerting other members of the pack about possible dangers, to following orders from the alpha wolf. Always be aware if you hear a wolf's bark, because it just might be telling you that something ain't quite right. The alpha wolf and the beta female use low growls to keep the pack in line. It's like their way of saying, "Hey, stop that." Adults may also hiss at younger ones, like an angry parent scolding a misbehaving child. Wolves can sure be carnivorous creatures when they want to, chowing down up to 20 pounds of meat in one go if they get their paws on it. But don't worry, they are also flexible eaters who won't hesitate to indulge in a good veggie or fruit meal if there's nothing tastier around. When wolves hunt, they don't do it solo. No, they prefer to work in gangs and can even take on prey much bigger than them. Although their targets usually put up a fight and might land lethal injuries to the predator's head or other vital body parts, these crafty hunters always go for the easy win. Old or weakened animals who won't put up too much of a struggle so that they stay safe and full. These creatures have a pretty diverse diet, with no discrimination, munching on anything from huge wild animals to tiny birds, frogs, lizards, and snakes. Wolves aren't so picky when it comes to their dining options. Humans encroaching their habitat means cats, cows, sheep, and goats are all on the menu. Wolves are ready to find their soulmates at the tender age of 2. Usually, there'll only be one alpha and beta couple in the pack, but sometimes more lovebirds come together for a howling good time. While research doesn't have a definitive answer as to why this occurs, they assume it could be due to the death of pack members or when the packs are larger and live in areas with plenty of food sources. Who knows, maybe wolves just like being organized. Wolves don't just reproduce randomly. Their reproductive success depends on a variety of factors such as the age, experience level, and physical condition of the wolf, and also the social environment they live in. Everyone knows the best way to help out wolves is to make sure they have a home that's warm and cozy, like grandma's. Unfortunately, due to lots of factors, which we won't bore you with, the world doesn't have as many wolf populations as it used to. Breeding efforts to increase their numbers and reintroduce them into their natural habitat have been fairly successful. Wolves have been admired and held in high esteem by indigenous people for centuries due to their impressive hunting skills, loyalty to their pack, and commitment to social order. Nowadays, the same values are being integrated into modern workspaces, so it's no wonder why people are turning towards wolf-inspired practices. Governments are starting to take a stand for wolves, which may help put an end to the myths and misconceptions about them. Who knows, maybe soon they'll be as popular as dogs or cats. And there we have it, folks. If you enjoyed learning about wolves, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun facts and wild adventures.